Alright, how's it going, everybody? I'm Guy on Ostrich, that's a capital Q. How do you do? And today we're here for another edition of our Pokemon SoulSilver randomized Nuzlocke. And I've been kind of having just a blast playing through Infinite Fusions on my own. I know, like, that's might not be the most best thing to be like, oh, I'm doing stuff on my own. But, I mean, hey, word to the wise, if you do something, like if you do something for a hobby, you do something whatever, if you can still do it in your free time, it's pretty good for you. Okay? Like that's probably, I don't know if that's a little aggressive for a start off, but yeah, just kind of want y'all to take that as an idea, and we might get pursued here because I ain't staying in to face an Absol. That's definitely like against, you see, pursuit, dead. Yep. I mean, it's sometimes you can't hate when you call it. I mean, I had to take the shot because, oh, and then it just automatically, oh, that hurts. That's that is sad. But been playing Infinite Fusions. If you all haven't tried it, look into it. It's been fun. Biggest issue I have with it though is let's just say it's Gen 1, and that is actually my true that's my true complaint with so much is just Gen 1. Oh, it's Gen 1. Oh, it's just always Gen 1. It's just always Gen 1, and I wish it wasn't just always Gen 1. I'm gonna hurry this up a little bit, okay? So, but it's just always Gen 1. And if it wasn't the case, then sure. If anyone who knows anything about the production or whatever would come across this, I mean, it's just do it with other gens too. I know Radical Red's a thing. I mean, Radical Red is a thing, and that's it's pretty fun. I do like the competitive aspect to it, but it's Gen 1. Like, why couldn't we get a Radical Red on SoulSilver? I mean, I would love a Platinum, really hard thing. So anyone who's watching this, like, you know how to hook the boy up, would be much appreciated. And we're back to just, I can't catch a thing. Like, there we go. Just sad that it always feels like that. And I'm going to name this because I just think this is absolutely hilarious. There's like a rapper named Absol or something. He had one song that I heard, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It ended up on GTA 5 at some point, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I've not really listened to him since the song came out on GTA. So, I mean, it is what it is, and yeah, that's whatever. But again, let's go back to what I was saying. The biggest issue in just everything, it's just everything with Pokemon is why can they just, why is it only Gen 1? There is Pokemon from Gens like 5 too. I mean, you can get a Hone Edge from a fun little Legend of Zelda Easter egg, so it's not all bad. But I mean, it's just just my like big complaint is that there's so much more promise than we really end up getting. So, if anyone knows any different, if anyone knows of any other ROM hack fan made games, and I will say this too, I can understand, like I get the enjoyment of just like fan made regions, but sometimes those are a little off-putting too. And that was our first death. Dang. We went so long. I'm willing to see real quick though if there is a possibility of getting the getting old Shucky, and it's going to be it'll be a new Pokemon. It's going to be randomized, so maybe Shucky will actually end up being very useful. While we're here, I want to make sure we go and take on the gym. I hope we're at a good enough level to take on the gym, but Shucky will be there'd be a lighthouse Pokemon. Okay, so this is our lighthouse thing, so we're solid there now. But yeah, I thought I'd share my thoughts on Infinite Fusion. I think I do think it is cool to. I mean, it's cool. It's nice that it is its own like application, and it's not on like just a ROM to load up on whatever. That I actually do really appreciate that, and here we go. I'm gonna look after it. This won't go on the layout unless it's okay. Shucky is A. Alright. So, yeah. With that, it's cool we have it. It was definitely not going on the, it was definitely not going on the team being coughing. I do appreciate a little bit of the new additions to Infinite Fusion. I mean, there's a couple different things, and I could actually bring the Mismagius on now, too. But, just taking a quick second, I am huge power Azrael. That's actually up there for an idea. I feel like I don't have too high profiled of a thing. You know what? I'm gonna run this Rapidash. I think I'm gonna run Rapidash for now, because I don't think Rapidash would be. I don't know. I haven't ever really just spent the time to use a Rapidash. And let me just write that down real quick too. But and I realize I'm just but Pits. Why did I name it? Oh, I know why. I do play Madden. You had to have heard me talk about sports enough at this point. So some people might not know, some people might not care. I do associate Rapidash being a unicorn, and apparently Kyle Pitts, he's a tight end for the Atlanta Falcons. His nickname is Unicorn. So because of that, I was just like, alright, cool, we're gonna just name it Unicorn then. Or we're gonna name the Pokemon that looks like a unicorn Pitts. That is the whole entirety of the name scheme. And now it's time to fight some old men fight people with waterfall going on their face. So I was oh, level 30. Is the ace gonna be level 33? The ace might be level 33, so we might not be. Alright, Sadie, don't see ducks. See ducks, you little. Alright, we're gonna. Sadie, I need you. Sadie, I needed you. Alright, well. Luxio saved you, Sadie. Alright. And. This is. Oh, it feels dumb. But it also feels like it's a Kyogre. So. Okay. I was curious on the. Actually, I'm gonna save this for the next episode because I really want to try and make this a whole talking point of a episode because I think I could go on for a little bit actually. So that's a little thought provoker right there, maybe. And all right, so. What all do we got going? I'm gonna continue just the infinite fusions because, spoiler alert, huge spoiler alert. Actually, I will. Let's just knock everything out of the park. Spoiler alert. All right, you've been warned. Go. I'll try not to ramble on you. So. 30 seconds to a minute from now. Alright. Giovanni's just. His freaking Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno trio fusion. And you fight all three of them at one time. What's up with that? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I get annoyed by 2-on-2 double battles. And I get annoyed by double battles, and it's like, okay, I just don't like. Sometimes I just don't like thinking to that extent. And then it's like, we're gonna throw this at you, and you're on your own. And it's just sad. It's just really, really just sad and annoying. And if you know what I'm talking about, then great. If not, alright, whatever. It was just felt so. I hate, and I mean, I guess this is just my problem with Pokemon in general. If I were to say one thing that I absolutely despise when it comes to Pokemon, is the difficulty scale. I think, because this could very well sound. I don't know how to put this, because I do really love I love Pokemon. It's been one of my big childhood games growing up. And I will say though, Pokemon helps me to I get to the illusion of choice. Or the illusion with difficulty. The illusion of choice is a whole different thing. Illusion of choice is more of Mass Effect or those kinds of things with your Mass Effect maybe not as much, but they're just the games where it's if you go this way. Well, the Toto games are a really good example of illusion of choice. But, illusion wasn't the right choice. It's more I hate artificial difficulty. And what I mean by artificial difficulty is I hate when things are turned on its head. they put everything against you. And it's just like, yeah, you're gonna be weaker than them. There's nothing you can do. So there you go. Like, I mean, which with Pokemon, like, you can have like some difficult things because I'm going to use this team, or I'm going to use this as my team. If I use only water types in a grass gym, yeah, it's probably not going to work out well. But I can impose those own difficulties onto you. But I just don't like the and like this could be like you guys just listen to me and you're like, oh, you're just being a little whiny baby back, whatever. And I mean, maybe I am. I mean, so what? But the idea of difficulty and like all the different aspects is so interesting. Like, I don't, and before anyone asks, I don't want to. I don't know what my level is that I like, and it is one of those things where everything like changes up per like differently per like game per all of it. And I mean, Dark Souls is one of those where it's Dark Souls is dark. I mean, there's people who like they can put time in, and there are some people who just have a knack for those kinds of games more than I do. And I mean, I think you can improve to whatever extent you want to. And I mean, maybe it is just like I'm lazy, I'm whatever, or like I just don't have the mindset. Like, I don't want to say I'm lazy. I don't want to say I'm lazy. Actually, I don't want to put that negativity out on people. But I don't want to say laziness as much as I feel like there's something better to do, or I want to just play to my enjoyment, which is perfectly fine. Problem with games like Dark Souls is you try and play to your enjoyment, and you're like, I want to use this kind of a loadout, and it's like, yeah, about that, you're not going to do that. And we could be in for a load of hurt right now, guys. So, I hope you all can appreciate me doing an absolute stupid move of just going in. Because I was kind of just a little bit like, whatever. Let's have fun, we're talking. So, level 28, we can heal up to. I'm not too concerned. And I'm not too concerned until the thing that just completely counters us comes out. Once we get completely countered, that's the problem. But, and going back to the stuff, since we were talking Pokemon and like the difficulty stuff, and I just went on a random tangent on Dark Souls. I don't like double battles. And I mean, I could be absolutely wrong, but I feel like it's a way of them being like, we can't make the game actually difficult, so we had to add this aspect to it. And that could just be me having that idea because I just don't enjoy it. Triple battles are kind of. I think triple battles are more interesting than double battles, and I would skip, but I still feel good about where we're at right now. I just so I am trying to catch my things with difficulty, and I I don't like, and again, things you to think. I wish there, which I think, like, I'm thinking Borderlands. Like, I do really appreciate Borderlands, and one of the things that Borderlands does with their games is I mean, it's looter shooter, so it's looter shooter. It has it has all the side quests, and all right, level 32, cool. So we're good. But with Borderlands, it's there's an aspect to it where, okay, I fought this boss. I'm going to, I can go hit this checkpoint, and I can quit out. It'll save my game, and when I load back in, I'm going to be able to farm that. And why would you farm? Because at your level, you might not have, like in your current loadout, you might not have the weapons. And if you, it's almost a like, if you really appreciate your loadout, you need to be like a super over level for it. But at the same time, no matter what your level is, if you're level 30 and your loadout's level 15, you're not going to be playing like you're level 30. So I mean, there still is like work to be done there, but there is something to me that appreciates that, and I don't know if that goes against everything I've been saying already too. It's such a weird, just the word conundrum popped in my head. That don't sound right at all. I know it don't sound right. I'm not going to say it sounds right. So, yeah. I'm also trying to think. I don't know, but y'all get my point with, I would say, with the problems with the difficulty stuff and saying. And there's part of me that does feel like I don't have the love for games that I did because of these. But there's also part of me that just, I don't know if I've not found the right game too. I mean, sports games aren't as fun now, and sports games aren't as fun. Flygon's gonna just roast me. I've got to go into Percy here. But what's her? 34, pretty much. Oh, what's a 6 level difference? Okay, sand attack. That's okay. We're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna win. Right here. Okay. All right. So restored some health with a citrus berry. Cool. Hurt by poison. Okay. I do want to be okay. Max potion, status healers. I do have a. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the antidote, but which I think I will say I do. I feel I prefer the RPG style of games, and I think yeah, I'll be honest. I have no idea where this. I've been spitballing. I've been throwing stuff, hoping they would stick. I've been hoping the spaghetti was cooked this whole time. So we're we're there at this point already. But well, you know what? I was talking sports games. Sports games are going downhill because everyone just wants to play meta, and meta is not fun. Or meta is, well, I don't know a bunch of sports games. I'm just talking Madden, and just one thing y'all need to know: I am like football's favorite sport, and that is the big overarching idea: revenge. Okay, uh, there ain't no way that's still revenge. There ain't no way that's still revenge. Oh, I know it would have been focused. Whatever. Nah. But yeah, that's and playing Madden, playing those games. One, I mean, it feels like the love is actually out of those games. And I mean, by what it seems like, there are like the people who there are some of the people who create it. They hate that that's how a lot of people feel, and they kind of feel the same way. Like that, that's a very interesting thing to me, and that I've seen reports that I've seen stuff where people are like, yeah, it sucks that that's how it is, and that which is interesting, but like right now, if I play online, I really want to play with friends. They have a mode in Madden called Squads where you can have it can be you and two other people, and you know that's kind of cool. There's a Suicune, but it's cool. But whenever you play, all people want to do is run a man blitz, which you might not know this. Blitz, like you send pressure. A man blitz, the way the game's programmed at this point is like the people who are guarding the receivers, they're just stuck on them like flies on a fly trap, just like they're right on you, and it's just you can't do anything unless you're like right at the top of the top. But I'm gonna wrap things up right here. I just wanted to get that last thought out. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. As always, I'm Gun Ostrich, Captain Goo. Peace out.